Ladies and gentlemen, the following is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Monterio, Mario Lee. And his opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing ASW Manchester, Luke Trevelyan.
Luke Trevelyan in the black shorts, fighting out at ASW Manchester, taking on Mario Lee out of Ontario in a middleweight competition. And you were just saying a second ago, it doesn't seem like the ASW guys know how to be small. This kid looks like he could be a light heavyweight.
Yep, fair to say he's a bit of a unit. Lee's got that bit of a Fedor-esque look about him as well.
Yes, here we go.
Let's see if he's got a Fedor-esque fight about him. Here we go. Keeping that range with the palms stretched out against the rules these days, pointing the fingers. As of January, fingers have to be up. Referee absolutely right in telling him that, and he does it straight away again.
Yeah, it's trying to palm out.
Yeah. He has listened to him, but head kick there. Trevelyan looks for the flurry. Lee's still on his feet, but he ate a few shots there.
I think did exactly what he needed to do there by grabbing a hold, because that flurry had fight finish written all over it until he got the lock on. But
yeah, just managed to smother Trevelyan there just enough to catch his breath again, because Trevelyan sensed the blood, landed a good head kick, then the flurry of punches. They will be well versed in this position though.
Absolutely.
Looking for that wrist control there. Coach Kamatakuru in his corner, no doubt distilling these little bombs of knowledge.
Gives him you start to see the mouse under his eye if you look close from eating a couple of those shots already.
Yeah, under both eyes actually, Steve. When you get the right angle, you can see him there. And Trevelyan easily holding his man on the fence there, popping with some knees. Referee separates them. Wouldn't be surprised if Lee wants to clinch again straight away once he feels a couple of them shots.
Yeah, I would have thought that he's going to be looking to close that distance. And
good low kick. Dips out of the way, the right hand there, ducks in, closes the distance.
And it's a smart and necessary adjustment for Mario Lee there, because for the first time in this fight, he's actually controlling the position.
Yeah, exactly. This is not a who's the bravest man and can stand in front of someone contest. You've got to win the fight whichever way you know how. And it didn't look in a stand-up exchanges like he's going to be able to beat Trevelyan there. I think he's worried about getting a couple of knees to the nuts.
Yeah.
Looks for the takedown, but nowhere close to that. There's like a lateral drop you can do from there, but Lee nowhere near it, unfortunately. Good low kick.
He
points low, goes high.
There's a bit of showboating going on
getting
here.
Confident.
Got to be careful when that happens, though. You look like a star until you get caught.
Lee again goes for the clinch. And Trevelyan, you see him there. He's just building in confidence.
Absolutely. Right now, it doesn't look like Mario's got anything that he can offer Trevelyan.
No, just on the back foot, circling away, not wanting to be in Trevelyan's range. Kick there to the back. Lee seemed to feel that one.
I'm trying to get Mario Lee to walk on, and I got it.
Another head kick.
Right to the throat.
That's a great shot, and Lee felt that one. I think he's might have a little bit of trouble swallowing tomorrow after that, and he's wearing the marks of that first round on his face. Trevelyan, a couple little shakes of his head. He does look a level above his opponent in the striking exchanges, has to be said.
Now I'd like to see, and if that's the case in this round, I'd like to see him put the stamp on. Again, we've seen in the past couple of weeks, we've seen what happens when a fighter might take their opponent for granted a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. You can't mess around. This is a fight. Anybody can end a fight. Anybody's got a puncher's chance. Trevelyan has dominated that round. He's looked good in doing it. Now he has to finish it. That's his job.
cage clears and the door closes, and we get ready for the second round in this middleweight competition. Mario Lee fighting out of the blue corner.
And here it comes. Will there be a change attack from Lee in the second round? Had very little success in round one.
Certainly no
dives in from miles out for that takedown. You're not going to take an ASW guy down with a double leg like that from way out.
No, and the round started exactly as Luke would want it to. A little jumping teep to the face. Mario now, I think this is kind of survival mode for him. This is where he's got to take the fight down. He's got to get a dominant position. He's got to look to do some damage.
Yeah, good shot on the way out there. Ironically, Lee from a boxing camp there, Ontario boxing camp, where it's his opponent having all the success in the striking.
Yeah,
another good head kick. And Lee on his bike wants none of that action.
But, you know, so these shots are getting through a little bit, and he's just eating them.
Luckily, it's the lead leg kicks that have landed. You know, the flickier karate style ones. If that's the right shin, I think that's good night.
Absolutely.
Nice low kick there from Trevelyan.
What
good low kick again.
What Trevelyan can't do is kind of throw caution to the wind and become reckless, because he's controlling when and where this fight goes. But you can see that little bit of frustration build in him, those pauses as he calls him forward.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, you can't take that for granted. He's frustrated that Lee keeps backing off, but it's his job to cut him off. You know, that's a skill in itself.
Absolutely. And now positions reversed with Trevelyan pushing Mario up against the cage. Even here, he stays more busy.
Yeah, a couple of knees there from Trevelyan. Will he look for a takedown? We've not seen these guys on the ground yet.
No, and I think that's probably where Lee needs to take this fight at the moment, because on the feet, it really isn't going his way.
Yeah, to be honest, he looks more than comfortable just being in a clinch and not getting punched.
And here we go. The referee separates them, pulls him to the middle. Trevelyan stalking now, stalking Lee down. He's looking low. Is he setting up for another one of those head kicks?
Yeah, you know, it's hard to set with power when you're just chasing a guy down the whole time. So he's not getting much of a chance to get his power shots off because he has to be constantly on the move. Lee there threw something back.
Yeah, looking
to
answer the leg kick as soon as that the low kick is thrown.
There's the right kick. Looked more powerful, that one. Didn't land to the head, but if Lee dips into one of them, I don't think he's going to be having a good time. Nice right hand behind the ear. That one's got Lee flustered again.
And a nice kick.
10 seconds left.
Nice shot to the body as well. Yeah. Little smile there from Luke. I think he sees that Mario's getting a little bit desperate now.
Yeah, you know, and he's done the work to put him in a position to be desperate. I think coming into this third and final round, it's 2 rounds up, but he could take a clear-cut decision, but I think he'll be disappointed if he doesn't get the finish.
I think he'll be looking for it a little bit more. Man, maybe we see it completely different, you know. Maybe he's going to look to initiate a takedown and get a dominant position on the floor. ASW known for their, you know, as you know, they've got some catch wrestling, they've got some submission wrestling, they've good grappling camp.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that is more what they're renowned for than the strikers, but Trevelyan looking very competent in that area as well. You know, the way the first 2 rounds have gone, he'll feel comfortable enough that he can take Lee out on the feet. Just needs to pull the trigger in this third round.
And are we taking a little bit away from Lee's sort of defensive fighting here? You know, he's kept himself in this. He's eaten some big shots.
He has, you know, some people may have folded from them shots already, and Lee's here and he's taking his man to the third round. Offensively, he's not done a great deal, but he's still in here, and you know, credit to that in itself. Good right hand there.
Again, the round starts.
Good low kick.
Yeah, it's the story of the first 2, isn't it? Trevelyan just walking forward, slowly walk his man down.
Yeah, and you saw Lee. Oh, good right hand. There's the one with left hook on the way in. You said you can't take anybody for granted. Lee just reminded his man he is there.
And now that right hand from Luke Trevelyan's just come up a little bit higher.
I think that's annoyed him more than anything. What you did see just before that is the low kicks that Lee was dropping his hand to block the low kick. Trevelyan doing the old point again. I think he's going to try and set up that head kick.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, Lee backed out at just the right time. But there, big one lands. I've caught it on the arms, luckily. But Trevelyan wants that head kick KO.
And you can see Mario's worrying about that head kick a little bit now. He's
Yeah, he felt it through his arm.
Oh, he's still in it. How is he still standing?
He's on the back foot, back pedaling, but he's still in there. Credit to Mario Lee eating these shots. Trevelyan is desperate for that head kick knockout.
I mean, I know he had his back to me there. I didn't have the greatest view, but it looked like that was a fairly solid head kick that he ate. And now
Lee with his best bit of pressure of the fight.
Letting those hands go, showing a little bit of that boxing skill that the camp is known for, I think, there.
It's weird that he probably looks the most composed he's looked in the whole fight.
Absolutely, you know.
A couple of feints, couple of slips.
Done some damage.
Yeah, he's opened up a cut somewhere along the line. And you see him getting a little bit loose now.
He's getting a bit froggy now.
Just with the chin. That was just toes, unfortunately. A few more inches up and that would have been a money shot.
I mean, I do have to. How many of those head kicks have landed throughout this fight? This guy must be a half dozen at least. And every time he commits for that kick now, Mario Lee coming in swarming.
Yeah, he's landed a good few punches on the inside there. And it's not pretty, but it's landed him the most success he's had in the fight.
Absolutely. It's stopped Luke from controlling the tempo and sort of
clips just off the top of the dome. Lee, bit of a rockhead.
Yeah, I gotta say, it don't look like either of them are looking for the submission of the night in this round.
And, you know, whilst Lee has eaten a lot of clean shots in this round, it's been the most entertaining and the most even round because it's really spurred him on. Look at that. Belfort-esque rampage across the cage.
And eats a shot to give a shot. I mean, that was an absolutely wonderful round.
Mario Lee only came into that fight in the third round, but it made for an excellent bout.
Absolutely.
If we'd have had 3 rounds of that, we could have been looking at a fight of the night. But Trevelyan had him under the cosh rounds 1 and 2. Landed some great shots round 3, but Lee brought him to life.
After 3 rounds of action, we head to the judges' scorecards where we have a unanimous decision for your winner in the red corner, Luke Trevelyan. And your appreciation, please, for Mario Lee.